of my peers, young people, feel like they're unduly persecuted. This is the narrative, that they've attached themselves to. What would you say to a young person or anyone really, but that's who's listening is more young people
So there are
who
two
feel
things that happen. Okay.
okay.
Someone or something in the environment may approach you in a manner that threatens you. And that is the only part of that entire interaction that is out of your control. From that moment onwards, the rest of the story that you make up out of it is entirely your creation and your response. But after that point, everything else that happened was in your power. What did you do about that? And you can, even though you experience pain and all the injury, it is possible, and I know of people who have experienced enormous persecution, but yet were not destroyed as people. They managed to hold on to who they were as human beings. That sometimes that is the best you can do. That doesn't mean you don't have compassion for people who are unable to do that. You have a lot of compassion for them. But at the same time, you encourage people when there is, it is always the responsibility of myself as a citizen when witnessing persecution to step in and intercede. But when that cannot happen due to any circumstances, mainly because you are not present and it's happening and it's in some distant country, then the only last resort for people who are persecuted is to hold on to their own humanity by retreating and creating a wall between themselves and the experience that they are being forced to endure. And people have done that. During slavery, people used to do that. Even to this day, people who are put in situations where they have to endure persecution, they still hold on to their sanity by retreating and holding on. The Jews during the Holocaust did that. Anne Frank did that. All through history, people have learned how to do it, to retain to that essence of humanity which is in them and not become contaminated by persecution and themselves descend into the hellhole of hate and revenge.